of 400 pounds,
Well, we're going to kick off the action with Tag Team Turmoil. My personal favorite tag team in Ground Zero, Mr. Daniels, Mr. Braswell, Standards and Practices.
And I must speak with these gentlemen at the conclusion of this match concerning the violation I was written that was on my car when I hadn't even parked yet, Mr. Sharkey. All jokes aside, these individuals are the most brutal, most vicious, yet most tactical wrestling tandem Ground Zero has ever encountered. You must agree.
There's no doubt about it. They're a fine-oiled machine. They work well together.
The yang to their yin, certainly, Mr. Sharkey. The Holy Union on a tear here of late in Ground Zero competition.
Well, they're both very impressive. You've got Jay Boogie and you've got the young Deacon Strickland, who has been very impressive in his initial outings, the rookie. They make quite the tag team. Maybe not quite the tag team that Standards and Practices are in terms of experience and accomplishments, but they should be quite a challenge nonetheless.
Their athletic prowess certainly makes up for their lack of experience, you would agree, Mr. Sharkey, as the young competitors now entering the ring for what could very easily be the Last Supper, so to speak.
That's a very good way of putting it. Standards and Practices have made it clear that anyone that violates their particular forms of the rules will be punished and punished severely.
Here they are spelling out exactly what they... Oh, wait a minute now. Action starting quite early here, Mr. Sharkey. A big boot now from Daniels.
Going rough and ready already. Irish whip, both men missing the clothesline. A couple of right hands of their own by Boog and Strickland.
One thing that impresses certainly about the young Deacon Strickland, oh, what a nice double backdrop there from these young competitors.
Well, they're definitely showing us what they're made of early on. The S&P tandem got off to a good start, but now they're not looking very effective.
Are they unconscious? Somebody get a 5-hour energy there. Oh, my goodness. What a big splash now, and now, oh.
S&P definitely needs to slow down the pace here. They've gotten off to a rough beginning here. And I tell you what, S&P, exactly, that's what I was gonna say. Holy Union turn their back on their opponents. That's something you never do.
But wait, the young Deacon Strickland with a massive double drop kick.
It's an impressive young athlete right there. Very impressive.
That's exactly what I was going to say before the action interrupted me. Oh, my goodness, Neil Sharkey.
I tell you what, Mr. Daniels, look, we've got to count 1-2, saved by Braswell. S&P needs to slow down the pace of this match. They definitely need to slow down the pace. It's getting out of hand, it's getting reckless, and that plays into the hands of the Holy Union.
No question about it. The quickness of this tandem is like the UNLV running Rebels of the late 80s, early 90s. They keep the action in constant motion. But again, what I was going to say, what impresses me about the young Strickland is his cat-like quickness and his absolute just springboard legs that he has. This young man is all over the gym.
Well, Holy Union definitely has the tempo of the match in their favor. A lot of speed, a lot of quick moves going to their advantage. But now Standards and Practices are going to some brawling tactics in order to get the upper hand, and that appears to be working for them.
And of course, Mr. Sharkey, a page out of your book, a face full of barricade never hurts to slow someone down. Oh, wait! He caught him in mid-air, seemingly, and thinking, Daniels always thinking on his feet, rams the back of Jay Boog right into that ring apron. Oh.
Oh, goodness. That was a lot of weight there that Kevin Daniels needed to hold. That fast tempo is already starting to kick in. He's got 4 very tired individuals already, and that's because of the pace of the matchup.
Mr. Sharkey, it is absolutely, it is amazing to me. Daniels, the look on his face, he looks as if he has hated his competitors from his old neighborhood growing up. This man has a chip on his shoulder the size of the very building we are in tonight. Of course, folks, that would be the Hopewell Community Center. Going to work now is Braswell. Oh, that is completely unnecessary.
I thought that was very nice of him. He's trying to show that they actually have a little something in common there.
Yeah, of course. Should now what he's going to come and pass the plate around, possibly.
Now, as I've mentioned, the pace of the match, now S&P has everything going their way. It's a more methodical pace that plays right into their hands.
Big elbow there from Braswell. And they have cut that ring in virtually in half now. Have standards and practices. Braswell.
They've got J Boog down. He's back up. They're no doubt going to want to look to get him back down on the mat and continue to work him over and go for the pin.
Couple of nice right roundhouse punches. Now moving out of the way at the last possible moment is J Boog.
He's laying those right hands in there with authority, but nothing like a little poke in the eye to slow down the pace.
Oh, and a big clothesline from Gordon Braswell.
Tell you what, Mr. Braswell did exactly what he needed to do. He was well off to make a tag at that point. They've got a 5-second count to do their damage. That's exactly what they do. Nice double axe handle by Kevin Daniels.
Of course, your former GXW World Tag Team Champion standards and practices. Now, of course, Daniels dragging the Reverend J Boog to his feet and a big neck break.
They're doing a good job working on the neck and upper body of J Boog. That's 2 and kick out.
Down from senior in-ring official Bobby Cruz, who, let me say, Neil Sharkey, to put it mildly, has his hands full quite early tonight.
Yep, that he does. It's going to be a big night of wrestling. We've got Shorty Smalls on the program tonight, Mitchapalooza, and of course the big one, that 5th and final matchup between the Pharaoh and Eddie Diamond. A big night ahead.
What a move. Now see, as we had said before, you know, standards and practices burst on the scene virtually out of nowhere, sort of like the Unholy or the Holy Union did. And they have had certainly some tag team training. They have worked on their craft, Mr. Sharp.
That they have. They are tag team specialists and are they're very well adapted at what they do. They work as one and are very impressive. One of the top teams, if not probably the number 1 contender for those tag belts.
Right
you
now.
have to watch out for them.
Oh,
they're a threat anywhere they go.
Whatever comes to mind, though, with standards and practices, whatever it takes to get the job done, whether it is wrestling ability or just barroom brawling, they will approach either with equal fervor, sir.
I tell you what, Boog there was just a step too slow. Daniels was ready for him, and out the ring he went.
Now.
And Mr. Braswell will make him pay. That noggin just went right into the ring post.
I am certain that J Boog has been just opened completely. His forehead should be agape now as he was rammed unceremoniously, if you will, into that corner post, dragging him up now as Braswell and just disposing him back into the ring.
There have been hard feelings. There's no doubt these two teams do not care for each other. And if they're able to take out the Holy Union, that's one less team for standard and practices to worry about. Their ultimate goal, of course, is to eventually get those tag team titles back. And the Holy Union definitely is standing in their way of that.
Oh, what a nice tandem maneuver from S&P. They are about, what a 2 count, dude, Sharkey. They're about nothing but the just absolute upheaval and dismantling of the tag team roster here at GXW. That's all they care of.
They are, as I said before, a well-oiled machine. They have impressive double team moves, which sounds illegal, but they have 5 seconds to pull it off, so they are fully within the rules, the standards and practices, if you will, of doing that. And they know, that's one of the advantages of knowing the rule book as well as they do. They know what they can and can't get away with.
Very possibly have added a few rules of their own over the past several months here now. Oh, nice clothesline in rebuttal is the Reverend J. Boog.
That was an impressive clothesline indeed. Boog needs to go for a tag, as does Kevin Daniels. Both men are laid out flat. They are exhausted, and you better believe both men need a tag desperately at this time.
Well, as Braswell and Daniels have been simultaneously trading places in the ring, Jay Boog, if he could get to his corner and make that tag, he has got a young spark plug in, Deacon Strickland, who comes in on fire.
I tell you what, he is fresh and he's ready. He's well rested, and he is laying some right hands on standards and practices.
Oh, what a nice kick of whatever variety you call that, and another clothesline from Deacon Strickland.
Nice spin wheel kicks. We're seeing him pull out all of his arsenals here today. S&P is in big trouble right now.
If you were one of your competitors that you manage, how would you have him approach a competitor the magnitude of Deacon Strickland?
What he did just there, you need, when they are a ball of fire in the ring like that, you've got to find a way to slow them down. Nothing like chucking them out of the ring to make that happen.
Of course not. Kind of like disposing of garbage, as you would like to say there, Mr. Sharkey.
You said it, not me.
I'm only emulating what you would possibly think. Now they're going to work. Oh, they have maybe slowed down. Oh, or maybe not. Deacon Strickland, what a nice neck breaker variety there. Taking the shirt off, going to work, Neil Sharp.
He's making a mistake right here. He shouldn't be worrying about taking off his shirt. There you go, right there. He spent too much valuable time pandering to the crowd, taking his shirt off, making the little girl squeal. He paid for it big time.
As does Mr. Daniels, and Braswell on his feet as Jay Boog comes in cleaning house, as they say, Mr. Sharkey.
Oh, that could be it right there.
That could spell certainly the beginning of the end, as Braswell, listen, he wouldn't have been any more unconscious if you would have hit him with a hammer.
No doubt, but Boog already has a lot taken out of him already. He couldn't capitalize on that beautiful maneuver.
And thank goodness Bobby Cruz is here, because I don't even know who the legal man is at this point for either team.
Wow, a lot of intestinal fortitude showed by Braswell. That is not an easy move to kick out of. He's showing a lot, showing why S&P are one of the premier teams today.
There's no question of that, Mr. Sharkey. I honestly thought that Gordon Braswell was unconscious. And for all intents and purposes, could have been, as those steps now get an absolute tablespoon of Jay Boog. Wow.
Boog has taken several seriously hard blows to the head during this contest. I wouldn't be surprised if he's out of the picture for the rest of this match. That was a devastating blow. Those ring steps are very heavy. They are very dangerous, and he knocked those steps over like it was a piece of paper.
Wow. Jay Boog going about 250 pounds. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what a maneuver now from the young Deacon Strickland. Braswell himself, all four of these competitors have absolutely taken a beating thus far in this matchup.
Well, the rookie again taking too much time, pandering to the crowd, and Daniels was right there to take advantage, tripping him up. Now he is in big trouble. It looks like we could have almost a 2-on-1 advantage for S&P. That doesn't bode well for the rookie.
Braswell's going to need a cup of coffee, or possibly more than that, as he is staggering to the top rope now. Oh, wait a minute. If he went to church and was in there, which I know he doesn't, his choir is going to be in need of a soprano. Here we go now. Oh.
Braswell showing us what he's made of. He's firing back after having his social plans ruined for the evening.
I said it better myself. Oh!
Wow, beautiful hurricane runner off the top rope and a 3 count.
A 3 count, can you believe this? What an opening contest. Neil Sharkey, they have done it. They have beaten the seemingly unstoppable standards and practices.
I'll tell you what, that is definitely an upset. S&P had been on a roll as of late, but then again, so had Holy Union. They have definitely made their case for being #1 contenders for the tag belts here tonight.
Neil Sharkey, there's no question about it. To defeat a team the caliber